Most people are just trying to get through the day. Here's what I want you to be committed to do. Learn to get from the day. Don't just get through it, get from it. Learn from it. Let the day teach you. Join the University of Life. Don't neglect. Key phrase.
My spirit's with me as I step through the light. Lyrics feeling keep me with faith inside of my sight. Erasing what bites, so setting boundaries so much left in this life. So I'm left in the sight, further lighter to travel through the fight. Despite no ammo, my God's reigning supreme. But I play the odds, invest in the dream. Successful this or reminiscent, I have to have it today or tomorrow. But I can't bring back the time that you borrow. So even in sorrow, I know I set the vision to walk through it. Most set their intention to talk this line, but the freezer putting the work and the hours needed. Reaching the point, I live it and breathing and teaching the future self so vivid. Blessed to work to healing the sick, and the more you that heal, the more you can see through the darkness. Finding out where someone's heart is. Sometimes a single look is all knowing. A sacred power than secrets, and knowing that we all connected through consciousness. So I'm building the plans needed to believe in a greater earth, through greater with a higher power. Cause it's God's living experience up through all of us. Past lives hold depths, it's best to acknowledge this and not be afraid what comes after death. Learn to search deep in the soul to figure out your purpose. Pure energy awaits at the surface, everything happening for a reason. To every season, the knowledge and growth, the best medicine is learn the true purpose of Jesus was showing us enlightenment. But I believe that twisted the words and keep most frightened that after hell come the torture. When I go against the grain, challenge what seems to be misleading. Follow God at the light, yeah, defeating demons. Cause so many asleep when so many beginning to awake. Through our thoughts and our vision, their destiny awaits. When you get to this state, you'll know which God you're serving. The old self cast away and burning. I'm tracking what I'm learning and earning a deep earning to find the soul's answers. Healing the mindset from the cancer. Searching, you will find God talks to all of us. And angels and spirit guides walking with us, leading you up and ready to think. It's about time to give up the block life. The liquor and drugs and the machetes came from a broken home. Mom, spaghetti, all that trauma got the mind of working there for the wrong reasons. I promise you healing is possible. Trust God in the universe if you truly seek it. Cause walking this earth is already angels and demons. Pick your sides wisely, you got tangled in poison. Now read the price of the good or the bad. Yin and the gang to the light. I speak the facts in the mic, but send it to a place where I stay driven. There's more light in this world, that's how will you be winning. There's no one to altar to see the scale, to learn to turn alone. Back to the king and the throne, the pure energy teachings and reaching the souls trapped in this fog by enemies. Cause the ones in power know all about what I speak. But my mind ain't weak, it's strong and guided. Know when it comes from source, cause it's God that designed it.
One of the greatest reasons why people don't have what they want, they simply neglect. They neglect the small things, they neglect the details. They neglect daily operation. They neglect consistency. Don't let neglect grab you by the throat, keep you in the shadows while others are walking into the sunlight. Number one, don't neglect nourishment. Number two, don't neglect physical appearance. Number three, don't neglect your spirituality. You got to take care of the small disciplines before life will give you a chance to handle the more complicated disciplines. You start first with the smallest of disciplines and do not neglect them and do not disregard them as being trifling. Everything matters. Everything's important. Everything affects everything else. It's so easy to be casual and say, well, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I'm telling you, everything matters. Of course, some things matter more than others, but there isn't anything that doesn't matter. Then here's the positive side. Every new discipline affects all your other disciplines. Step up your activity level. Step up your labor level. Go for the disciplines, the smallest of disciplines, the least of disciplines. But here's the secret to my success. I stood up and did it again. I stood up and I did it again. And I did it again and I did it again all those many years ago. I did it when I was scared, and I did it when I didn't want to, and I did it when I was ill. And I did it when it didn't work well, and I did it when they didn't appreciate it, and I didn't a lot of times when I didn't know much what I was doing. I just did it anyway. And now all these years later, I got better. I got better day by day and week by week and month by month, and I'm asking you to do the same thing. Heart and soul now mixed in there that wasn't there, it was missing before. I'm asking all of you to get better in spite of the winters, in spite of the downturn, the money downturn, the social downturn, the personal downturn, whatever it is. Just get stronger. Get better. What you have at the moment, you've attracted by the person you've become. You've attracted, up until now, you've attracted the things to you because of the person you've become. now. I said, well, how can I change all that? He said, very simple. If you will change, everything will change for you. To have more, you simply have to become more. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That in spite of my background and poor circumstances and lack of education, in spite of all of that, I could make changes and become successful. If you just remain how you are, you'll always have what you've got. But if you're willing to make changes, the next 5 years of your life can be totally different than the last 5. If you don't change, chances are excellent the next 5 will be like the last 5.